I guess the story of the game was Will Crowe and the way that he threw the ball. It was certainly impressive to sit over there in the dugout and watch him. He had command of the strike zone with all his pitches and threw the ball very, very well. As far as the game, beyond that, we swung the bats good. We put some really good swings on it and played really good defense behind Will and all the rest of our pitchers, and it was just a really clean game for our team. I couldn't be more proud of them. We kind of pride ourselves on try to play our best game of the weekend on Sunday, and I think we did that.
Coach, have you had a performance like Will Crowe's that you've seen from a freshman in their opening first start?
Well, I don't really, remember one, as impressive as that, I guess. I mean, it was a flawless 6 1/3 of an inning. I mean, it was flawless. 6 1/3, no runs, hits, 5 strikeouts and a walk. He has a mentality. He has a presence about him that exudes confidence, and he had it when we saw him pitch in high school, and he's had it ever since he stepped on campus. The kid believes in himself, and you hate to put expectations on a freshman or a young kid, but when we recruited him, we thought he had the chance to be a special pitcher here, and I hope that rings true. There's a lot of time between now and then, and I'm lucky that we got him for 3 years. But he's got to continue to get better. It won't be, he's going to have some adversity strike, and he's going to, he'll get knocked off his perch. And I look forward to seeing how he responds to that too, because the kid is a bulldog.
Coach, bigger picture for the weekend, do you think you learned anything about your team?
Well, I think the thing that kind of stood out to me was I was very impressed with the way our bullpen threw the ball. I said yesterday I think it's going to be a really strong bullpen, but it'll be done by a group of guys. And I think that you see that we do have some depth and we do have some balance in our bullpen. I was really Joel, how he threw the night, that's how he's been throwing the last 3 or 4 weeks. I mean, since we came back from winter break, that's how he's been throwing. And I was very impressed with the way Cody threw the ball today. I mean, he had the best fastball that he's had since he's been here. And Josh was Josh. I mean, Josh can pitch. And, and then yesterday we had some really good bullpen outings too. Kurt Britt and who am I missing? Reed Scott threw the ball well yesterday. So I like the depth of our bullpen. And I think that kind of is what I take away as a coach from these 3 games is that makes me feel pretty good. That we got a number of guys that we can go to after our starters, hopefully get us to the 6th inning to help finish the game. And who knows, sometimes, you might see Seddon, we have to go to him in a big spot. We might go to him in the 7th. Now I feel comfortable going to Mincy, later. You know what I mean? We can pass the baton from kid to kid, depending on the opponent. And having a versatile bullpen is that makes me feel good as a coach.
Granted, it's only one weekend, but were you surprising how offensive the team was the first weekend?
Well, I had a feeling, I shouldn't say I had a feeling we was going to score, 41 runs? Yep. You never, with these bats and the way college baseball has changed, I didn't suspect that, but I did think that we had a chance to have some pretty good offensive players in the lineup. We scored, when I put the starters on a team last weekend before, against each other, I think we scored 9 runs, both of those scrimmages against our guys. So I do feel good about our offensive team. I think we have some player. We didn't start a freshman. Well, we started a freshman today in the DH spot, but we can be pretty old with the lineup that we put on the field as far as experience, and that's Coach Tanner always told me you win a lot more games with 21 and 22-year-olds than you do with 18 or 19-year-olds, and that's true. And we can put some 21 and 22-year-olds out there, and you need to be old in this league.